Want to hop in here. This is actually me from the future. I forgot to record like a proper intro. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you do subscribe and like the video because I am on the road to 2,000 subs. So doing the biggest favor in the world, subscribe to the channel. Even if you never stop by again, just it's the road to 2,000 subs. So subscribe to the channel, turn on my post notification bell, like the video, and just show some love. Here's the review. All right, what's up, everyone? We are back with another review. It's been a while since I've done one of these, but I want to, make this channel mainly, gaming and reviewing movies. That's pretty much, the only entertainment I really enjoy: TV shows, movies, and video games. So, I'm going to make sure I throw in a movie review every now and then. So, with the newest installment of the Planet of the Apes movies coming out, I wanted to watch the rest of series and try to watch the new one in theaters. So, on Hulu, fortunately, they do have Rise of the Planet of the Apes, minus the ads. I hate the ads, but besides that, I watched Rise of the Planet of the Apes today. I haven't watched this movie in probably 10 years is when I last watched it. And I have seen clips of it throughout the weeks because, whenever a new movie comes out, people post clips of the older movies. You know how it works, right? And I watched it, and it's a really good movie. It's a really good movie. I'm a big, primate, monkey, ape fan. I guess you can say my favorite animal is, it's a gorilla, silverback gorilla. It's a toss up between a gorilla, orangutan, and monkeys. So it's like those are my favorite. They're so similar to humans when it comes to the anatomy, minus them talking. I love them. That's why I love King Kong, Planet of the Apes. What other monkeys in shows are there? I can't even think of any. It's mainly King Kong and Caesar from Planet of the Apes. But I watched it today. The movie starts off with James Franco starring as Will, the main character. He's trying to you know revert the effects of Alzheimer's. He's trying to test out some medications to revert the Alzheimer's because his dad has the disease. So they're testing on chimps, and what happens is the chimps, um, it pretty much increases their cognitive function, their memory, and their overall IQ. So the chimps get incredibly smart. So James Franco, they wanted to do human trials, or his character Will. They declined doing human trials because there was some side effects with it. He started using his dad as a test subject. His dad has very bad Alzheimer's, and they used it once, and his dad pretty much wasn't showing any effects of or any signs of Alzheimer's anymore. So it was working. So the movie progresses like 8 years. They have worth of time skips. James Franco, Will, was raising a chimp named Caesar. When they canceled the funding for the medication that stopped Alzheimer's, there was one chimp left over. He took him home, raised him. His name was Caesar. The movie progresses. Caesar gets smarter and smarter and smarter. His IQ's doubling in months, and then it gets to a point where the medication for his dad stops working. The Alzheimer's comes back, and he ends up causing a lot of havoc, I'll say, in the neighborhood. So Caesar goes and causes even more havoc, and he ends up getting put into a chimp. What's the word I'm looking for? It's like a chimp enclosure, I guess I can say it. A little like shelter for chimps. They have like a trees and cages they sleep in, whatever. So Caesar gets there, and at first he's like culture shock. He's never been around other chimps, so he's culture shock, and it takes him just a few days to become the leader of all these chimps. And this dude is just so smart. He's able to figure out how to escape out of the cages, and he ends up sneaking back home, and he grabs the medication that made him really smart because he's cognitive, he's smart. He realized that medication is what made him smart. So dude goes home, slices the tanks, rolls them on the floor, and pretty much infects all the other chimps with this medication, makes them really smart. You can tell it works because their irises were like all brown, and then once they took the medication, they're all bright green, whatever. So a few days goes by. Caesar's just teaching all these chimps sign language, how to communicate. and it gets to the point where Caesar finally talks. One of the bad zookeeper type guys, or guards, you can say, goes to hit Caesar. Caesar grabs his hand. He's like, "Let go of me, you filthy ape." Caesar yells, "No." Let me tell you, I remember watching that 10 years ago, and that gave me goosebumps. Watching it again gave me goosebumps again, even though it's been 10 years. Movie progresses, all the apes escape, and they pretty much just take over the city. Take over the city. The police force can't touch them. They have helicopters shooting at them, can't touch them. And the movie wraps up pretty quickly. Chimps escape. They get to the woods where there's like a ton of trees. James Franco, who plays Will, shows up and he's like, "Caesar, come on, buddy. We got to go home. This isn't the way." Caesar grabs him by the back of the head. And he's like, "Caesar is home." And Will, James Franco's like, "Hey, yo, this man can talk." That's where the movie wraps up. So I'm gonna follow up with this review, and I'm gonna watch the other movies. I have Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, War of the Planet of the Apes, and I'm gonna really try to watch Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes in theaters. I gotta watch the other two movies very, very fast and get the review out. So I'm actually following this video up with my previous gaming video, Clash of Clans video. So yeah, that's gonna wrap it up, guys. Pretty much, I really enjoyed the movie. I don't know why I paused right there. I really enjoyed the movie. I love like dramatic movies like this where it's like a ton of CGI and a bunch of fighting. Unless if it's like newer Marvel movies and they suck. But yeah, like the movie, love it. I can't wait to watch the other ones. I heard the other ones are actually um, better. Every movie gets better from the last. So yeah, really excited, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'm out.